Happy Wednesday! Good morning, guys! I know, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning and you're like, what in God's name is the Crack of Dawn show doing so late? Alright, so Lenasia South's load shedding was from 8:30 from 8 o'clock to 10:30. So we usually go live at 8 as we change the times to 8 a.m. But load shedding has prevented us from going live at 8. So yeah, welcome to the show, guys. You're currently streaming live in Lenasia South, baby, on Attenville TV. Yeah. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. Join the conversation. Interact with us in studio today as we are live. Use the comment section where it says live chat or comments. Comment there. Share your views. Interact with me in studio today as it makes it more fun when the public joins us. And if you wish to keep yourself anonymous, you're welcome to use our WhatsApp line, which you'll find at the bottom right of the screen throughout the entire show. Now, as you can see how I'm officially dressed, guys, the heat wave in Joburg is just crazy. But yeah, anyway, let's make sure. Well, I've got the studio doors open, I've got everything open, so yeah, forgive us for any outside noise. It's a bit unbearable in studio today. So we've got a great lineup for you on the Crack of Dawn show this morning to keep your vibes up and your energies up and positive. We've got Wackett Simpson's prank opening the show for you this morning, and we've got Auntie Sheila who closes the show for you. So both keeping you laughing, keeping positive vibes coming through your screens. So I hope this is a great one for you. And then you know that everything is trending. Before we invited Robbie de Maestro to the studio, we had UFO conversations trending worldwide, and there's a lot of proof and evidence that UFOs actually do exist, as we were also that involved aliens as well. So today's topic of conversation, sitting at episode 180, guys, 180, UFOs that were discovered on land. Quite a fun topic, quite interesting, and well, it makes you actually start to believe that there are such things as aliens and UFOs. So we've got Veronica Ivy who's going to join us on our screens today, and she's going to take us through her top 5 unexplained UFOs discovered on land. Quite interesting. Now, last but not least, we always showcase upcoming artists or established artists, especially when they do cover versions and they are talented. We help them to uplift themselves just by showcasing them on our show, as we love talented people. Now, don't forget, if you've got a smartphone, please do capture it with your camera, your smartphone, and drop us a message in the comment section to find out how to get your content onto our shows. Alright, so let's take a quick break, right? And when we come back, we're gonna open up with a nice bang with Wackett Simpson's prank.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back, honeys. As promised, let's open up this beautiful show with a lovely bang. With a lovely bang. One of my personal favorite radio presenters, you know, Wackett Simpson. Yeah. Everyone remembers him from 94.7, but then he moved to Cape Town. He ended up being on KFM for such a long time. So yeah, he still keeps me entertained. Wherever he might go, Wackett Simpson will always be my favorite. It doesn't matter who he works for or where he works. Coming up next, Wackett Simpson to keep you laughing. Here's his prank.
Okay, so this is how you glitch the Matrix. Okay, now, so you're a cockroach exterminator. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Glamorous.
I think most of your work comes from restaurants.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be the majority of your work. When there's a cockroach at your house, you just kind of let it go. Okay.
But the thing is, if you find one cockroach, you know there's not just one.
Don't say that.
Well, what is
There's a family. There's a family.
They are breeding.
What do they say? For every cockroach you see, there's 100 more.
No,
Don't say that.
Okay, I just sucked that out of my head. That might not be
surely
technically
not
accurate.
100.
How would you say that?
I was thinking like a family of 4 to 6, maybe.
They got an SUV, a Toyota.
Going to Two kids in school. Okay, I've just Googled now. For every cockroach you see, how many are there? That old bit of kitchen wisdom that for every cockroach you see, there are 10 you don't see. This was an article in the Washington Post. So what did I say? 100?
Yeah.
That old bit of kitchen wisdom that for every cockroach you see, there are 10 you don't see. Forget it. For every one you see, there can be 1,000 you don't see. This is a Washington Post article. Jeff Bezos owns this newspaper, doesn't he?
When he wants to sell cockroach
Yeah.
traps and on Amazon, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see you, Jeff.
So, okay, there's ChatGPT, that has all the world's internet knowledge.
All of the world's.
According to research, for every roach that is seen in the open, there are likely between 10 and 100 others hiding elsewhere. So I was right.
Yeah,
I was
I
at the
don't-
opposite
I don't like
end of the
this.
extreme.
Yeah.
It's bad news either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can also depend on the specific species of roach as well. Like I've always said, a roach is the Navy SEAL of the insect world.
Survivors.
They don't die. So also the conditions in the environment where the roaches are living. It's important to note that this is just an estimate, and the actual number of roaches hiding in a given environment may be higher or may be lower.
But if you have a roach problem, you'll know. I feel like you'll know.
Hopefully it just jumped up on the step from outside.
From outside. But if you have a roach problem in your house,
No, they never come from outside in.
Eh?
They're always from inside out.
but you'll know.
I feel like they move, hey? Outside, inside.
They live inside. They don't live outside. They've gone out for a walk and they've come back. They haven't. They're not just walking on the street. No, they're not. Okay, so look, back to topic. It's
Yeah.
about roaches, though.
Yeah.
How to glitch the matrix. So
Yeah.
this is a real prank, right? But I'm really, obviously trying to be parody here.
Okay.
But it's a real person, real reaction, real everything. So when the business of cockroach extermination is down, how do you get new business as a cockroach exterminator? Well, you create the demand for yourself. You have to glitch the matrix. So you create the demand. So I'm phoning Jamie Oliver's restaurant in London
Sure.
because I want to do the cockroaches in London and fix to get work at his restaurant. But he doesn't have a cockroach problem. But I'm creating a problem. Okay.
here we
so
go.
this is how you glitch the matrix.
Hi guys, welcome to 15. Now, as you may know, 15 is a social venture that trains professional chefs to mentor and train unemployed youngsters. Now, our phone lines are very busy at the moment. We will answer the phone as quickly as possible. Hope you have a great time with us, and thank you for your continued support. Big love, Jay.
For reservations, press 1.
London.
I have a complaint. Who do I complain to?
Barbara just went out for her lunch break, so if you give me your details.
Okay, because there were cockroaches in the building.
Okay. Where were they?
At my table.
At your table.
Running underneath.
And the booking, what name was it in?
Richard
The surname.
Branson.
So, do you want me to call you back, or would you rather call back later?
I just wanted to, bring it to your attention. That,
Okay, of course, yes.
Yeah.
I understand.
Um,
Thank you for letting us know then. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. These calls are one after the other.
Good afternoon, 50 London.
I just wanted to, I was dining there yesterday,
Right.
and I noticed a cockroach running around.
Cockroaches running around.
Yeah.
Shame, my God. And what was the last name of the booking?
I'm not sure who did the booking, because I just come from Harrods. My surname is Fayed.
Well, my manager is not here right now. She just popped out for lunch break.
Is that Barbara?
Yes, it's Barbara.
Have you had any more reports of cockroaches?
No, that's the first. In fact, that's the first time I hear something like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Hello, that is speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, yes, it's Elizabeth here.
Hello, Elizabeth. Yes, how can I help you?
I was at your fine establishment yesterday, and I noticed there were cockroaches running around.
Right. Well, I mean, thank you for letting us know. Obviously, we'll try to deal with that as soon as possible.
Okay, well, my address is at Buckingham Palace. Have you had this before?
No, I mean, that's the first time I've heard about it.
Oh,
I
right.
haven't had this problem at 15.
Well, I just wanted to make you aware.
Yes, yeah, thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
Afternoon 15 London.
I just wanted to find out, I'm just doing cold calling here. I'm from a pest extermination company. We just wanted to find out if you'd be needing our services at all.
Oh, well, I mean,
Look, I'm not saying you have any cockroaches there, but I'll quite gladly be there in 5 minutes just to come quickly check the place out.
Okay.
So I'll come now, yeah?
Okay.
Hello?
Is this Barbara?
It is, yeah.
I was just speaking to Dottie. I was just phoning on the off chance. I'm just cold calling, really. What we do is we take cockroaches out of buildings.
Right, okay. What was your name, sorry?
Simon.
Simon. Have you called before today?
No, I haven't.
Where exactly are you calling from?
I'm calling from Wimbledon.
And what's your company?
Pied Piper of Cockroaches.
Right, okay. And this is just what? An off-call? Are you telesales or something like that, or?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I haven't called today at all.
Well, I have to say that is slightly odd, because we've never had calls like this before, ever. And all of a sudden we've had 3 calls. So is it your thing to kind of call up and you know, make complaints, supposedly, that we have a problem with cockroaches, and then call up and suggest that we need your services or something like that?
Oh, no, that would be unethical.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying to you.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, I have my suspicions that you do.
I don't like your attitude.
I have to say I don't like yours either.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I should talk to Jamie.
I don't think that's going to happen, Simon. I think I'm going to have to hang up on you now, Simon.
Nearly got the contract.
What is your company's name again?
It's the Pied Piper of Cockroaches.
Wacky Simpson, everyone, and coming through your screens, making you laugh and giving you positive vibes on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue with our show as we educate you of facts of UFOs that were actually discovered on land. True story. Stay where you are.
Look at slide 4.
Becky, don't lose your cool. Think of the quarter pounder. It will taste like sunshine on a rainy day. Oh, so make it a day, the quarter pound away. Da 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 da.
Welcome back, guys. You're still streaming live with us in the Nation South, baby, on Attenville TV. Yeah. All right, well, Attenville TV, it's for everyone's our slogan. So join the conversation. All is welcome. Comment at the bottom of the screen, and you watching the crack of dawn. All right, so let's get straight into it as we decided to talk about UFOs discovered on land, and we've done other episodes discussing UFOs, documenting that UFOs and aliens are real. So if you missed those shows, well, stick with us, as this is episode 180, and we are here to show you guys UFOs discovered on land. Now, before we cut to Veronica Ivy all the way in the United States of America, let's talk about this a little bit, right? So UFOs and aliens are actually amongst us. I mean, in our past episodes, we did discuss this in depth and what aliens are, right? So now, if you look at in the 1940s and 50s, right, now reports of flying saucers actually became an American cultural phenomenon, and it still is. So sightings of strange objects in the sky became the raw materials for Hollywood, and this is to present visions of potential threats. Posters for films like Earth versus Flying Saucers. I'm sure you guys know this one. This one is from the 1956 time, like at that time. And this illustrates these fears to people. Now, connected to the ongoing ideas about life on the moon, the canals on Mars, and ideas about Martian civilizations, flying saucers have come to represent the hopes and fears of the modern world. Now, are these alleged visitors from other worlds peaceful and benevolent, or would they actually attack and destroy humanity? That's the thing we don't know. Movies portray that they were always against us and always trying to harm us or take over our globe, our planet, but it's not always the case. So we're going to take a look at a few things, right? If I'm not mistaken, people have a lot of fears of these things. Now, if you look at the fear of possibilities for destruction in the Cold War era, proved fertile ground actually for terrestrial anxieties to manifest visions of flying saucers and visitors from other worlds who actually might be hidden among us in plain sight. Now, I personally believe there are aliens, right? There are other types of creatures and beings, not just human beings. And I believe that they are living amongst us. And from movies, I've also gathered that they can change their forms. They can change the way they look. I mean, hey, I could be sitting here before you today and telling you, hey, I'm human, but I'm an alien, yeah? So they could be friendly. They could just be a different species, but doesn't mean they always want to take over our planet. Coming in at number 5 with Veronica Ivy. She's got Italy and the Vatican.
Would you say that we, as humans, are perceptive and aware of what is going on in the world? Well, how about what's going on out of it? Hi, I'm V. Today, I'll be taking your curious craniums through the top 5 unexplained UFOs discovered on land. Number 5, Italy and the Vatican. Many believe that one of the earliest documented UFO incidents occurred in 1931 in Magenta, Italy, within the Lombardy region. The UFO, initially resembling a lenticular disc, crashed and morphed into a bell or acorn shape upon impact. Surprisingly, the artifact contained no biological remnants, puzzling the Italians who sought clarification from the Germans, suspecting it might be one of their experimental crafts. Italian researchers later uncovered documents revealing the incident, despite initial suppression. The Germans disclaimed ownership of the strange object, but collaboration between Italian and German scientific and military entities ensued as both nations were intrigued by the unusual artifact. The collaboration's specifics remain unclear, but it suggests a level of scientific and military exchange prompted by the discovery. The Italians, perplexed by the crash, reached out to the Germans for clarification, and it sparked joint investigations into the mysterious object. The Germans denied ownership, of course, but this collaboration hints at the international curiosity surrounding such occurrences and the cross-border efforts to understand them. While details about the discovery remain uncertain, historical records indicate that the crashed vehicle measured approximately 20 feet by 10 feet, making it sizable but not excessively large. Questions regarding its nature as a drone or a piloted craft were dismissed, as there was no evidence of occupants inside the artifact. After the crash, the military intervened, relocating the object to a designated storage location. The United States eventually obtained access to the artifact towards the end of World War II, marking one of the early instances of documented UFO recovery by the US government. Human intelligence operations were informally conducted by various entities, including the Vatican, which played a role in intelligence gathering for the United States. This background helps explain why the Pope became involved in the investigation of the UFO crash. Over the decades, insights gained from these programs have influenced various classified projects, contributing to national defense innovations.
Aliens among us and fears of other. Now, if UFOs were visiting our world where we were, well, there was extraterrestrials, right? Could they be hidden among us? Now, you get your comic books and your television illustrates how the possibility of extraterrestrial visitors reflected anxieties of that era. Now, the 1962 comic, everybody knows it. I'm sure you do too if you're into comics. There are Martians among us. Quite popular, and from Amazing Fantasy 15 illustrates the way that fear of extraterrestrials could actually reflect Cold War anxieties. Now, in the comic, a search for party gathers around they're around a landed alien craft, right? But it can find no sign of alien beings. Radio announcers warn those nearby to stay indoors. Now the action shifts to a husband and a wife, and he prepares to leave their home despite a television announcer's warning to remain indoors. Now, as he waves goodbye, he reminds his wife to stay inside. Now, the wife, however, decides to slip out to the store and is attacked and dragged off. The husband returns home, finding it empty, runs towards the telephone in a panic. And in a twist, the anxious husband reveals that he and his wife are the Martians. Now, the fear that there might be alien enemies in our midst resonates with fears of Soviets and communists from the McCarthy era. Now, ultimately, in the story, the humans are the ones that accost and capture the alien woman. Now, the shift in perspective puts the humans in the position of these monsters. Coming in at number 4, let's join Veronica Ivy.
Number 4, Lonnie Zamora incident. In the spring of 1964, Lonnie Zamora claims to have seen two people standing beside a large, shiny object that later launched into the air with a roaring burst of fire. Lonnie gained a significant amount of attention from the media, UFO organization and investigators, and the Air Force. Lonnie Zamora found himself in an open field after seeing what he assumed to be a motor crash from a distance. Zamora continued pursuing the crash until he saw a blaze of fire. Zamora then assumed that an explosion had occurred, so he decided to investigate the incident from a distance. It was then that Lonnie noticed a white, shiny object, originally assumed to have been an overturned white car. He described the object being oval and likened the material to aluminum. Many theories have been provided in an attempt to explain what Lonnie saw that night. Some said it was merely a mirage of the star Canopus. Others suggested that it was a lunar landing test by humans, not aliens. The president of New Mexico Tech claimed that it was just a prank put on by some of the students, saying it was just a balloon and a candle, not high-tech alien equipment. In 1966, the country's commerce president decided to make the location more accessible to tourists. They installed walkways and signage, hoping to attract alien enthusiasts from all over the country. But the tourist destination is actually not placed at the exact site. In fact, it's about a quarter-mile away. Locals claim the decision to move the pathways was due to radioactivity on the original site.
As we continue to educate you on UFOs discovered on land, coming up next, we've got great music with Natural Lights and the Realistica Picture on the Wall, today being covered by Goodness with a reggae touch.
1, 2, 3. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. Sit up on the seat of the judgment, with the red, gold, and green wrap around him. Oh yeah, sit upon the seat of the justice, defending the poor and the weak and the fatherless. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. Jah ruleth all nations upon the earth. Oh yeah, the root of David, light of this world. Oh yeah, his eyes is red as fire. My picture ain't no liar. Make the whole world see and know Rasta live forevermore. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne. Rasta live, Rasta live, Rasta live forevermore. 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 Ja!
Awesome beats with natural lights and realistic as a picture on the wall as you saw being covered by Gildas as they gave it a bit of a touch of rain. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Alright guys, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue to talk about the UFOs discovered on land. Welcome back, guys. You're still streaming live with us in the Nation South, baby, on Action Book TV. Yeah, it's for everyone. Well, for those of you who don't know me and you just joined the show, hi, I'm Kimera, Heeralal. Join the conversation. Drop us a comment. There's a comment section right there, and tell us what you think. As today's topic of conversation is UFOs discovered on land. All right, so UFOs as contemporary folklore, right? Now, I mean, aside from depictions of UFOs in media, UFOs are also part of American folk culture. Now, ideas of aliens and flying saucers are a part of mythology of America. Now, you can find documentation of these kinds of experiences in folk life collections. An interview with Howard Miller about hunting and hound dogs are collected a part of Tending the Commons. They're called Folk Life and Landscape in Southern West Virginia. It's a collection, and it's documents, and it's also individuals' experiences with a potential UFO sighting. Now, in A Mysterious Light, a segment of an ethnographic interview, Miller actually describes a strange light that he saw once while hunting for his dogs in 1966. Also, all at once it was daylight, and he says, I looked up to see what happened, and there was a light about that big going up, drifting up the hill, and when I looked and seen it, it just faded again. Now, I've been in the Marines, and I know what an airplane light actually looks like, and it was too big for that. So he says, when asked if he knew what it was, he basically says, I don't know. Nice story to share. Coming in at number 3 with Veronica Ivy, though. She's taking me with Las Vegas UFO.
Number 3, Las Vegas. In late April, the city of Las Vegas found itself at the center of a peculiar event when local police responded to reports of 2 unidentified entities falling from the sky. Coinciding with these alarming reports was a family's claim of encountering a non-human presence in their backyard. The incident unfolded on the night of April 30th, 2023, with police responding to the family's call about a strange-looking, abnormally large creature standing at an astonishing 10 feet tall in their own backyard. backyard. A colleague had reported a similar sky sighting just 8 minutes earlier, prompting the officers to acknowledge the unusual coincidence and take it somewhat more seriously. And then, yet another resident reported a 100% non-human object on their property, accompanied by separate body camera footage capturing a glowing object in the night sky. About 40 minutes later, yet another resident reported 2 unknown entities in his backyard, describing them as 8 to 10 feet tall and resembling sci-fi aliens with large eyes and mouths. The bold declaration that these entities were 100% not human added to the perplexity of the situation. The police conducted a thorough investigation on the property for several days before ultimately closing the case, leaving many questions unanswered. To put the Las Vegas incident into context, a declassified annual report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence revealed that the US government has received over 510 UFO reports between late 2004 and mid-2022. The Las Vegas occurrence contributes to this expanding body of mysterious and unexplained events, further fueling ongoing interest and speculation regarding the nature of these unidentified entities and their potential origins. The government's newfound acknowledgement of a significant number of UFO reports underscores a broader pattern of heightened public awareness and reporting of unusual aerial phenomena. The looming mystery of what exactly transpired in Las Vegas on that very strange and very unsettling night lingers, leaving the local community and the broader public in impatient anticipation of potential revelations about the true nature of these large unidentified entities.
Do you believe? That's the question as we're talking about UFOs this morning. Now, there is skepticism of UFOs and alien encounters, right? Have you encountered one? Drop us a message in the comments. I'd like to hear from you guys, right? Now, skepticism of UFOs and alien encounters. Let's talk about that. Now, scientists and astronomers express varying degrees of enthusiasm for the possibility of intelligent life in the universe, right? Now, however, scientists generally dismiss the idea that there are aliens visiting Earth. Totally dismiss it. Anyways, there is in Pale Blue Dot, a vision of the human future space. Carl Sagan actually reviews this possibilities and, I don't know. It's quite interesting though. Yeah, but okay, but anyway, Carl Sagan, let's talk about the possibilities of aliens that actually visit Earth, right? He suggests that there is good reason to be skeptical of them. Much of Sagan's work, might I add, focuses on debunking folk stories and beliefs and tries to encourage more rigorous and skeptical thought. He similarly discussed criticism of beliefs in alien visitors in his book that he wrote. It's called Demon Haunted World: Science as a Candle in the Dark. Quite interesting. If you are a reader or bookworm, check this one out. It's called Demon Haunted World, right? Science is a Candle in the Dark. Google it, download it. You might just learn something new. All right, coming up next as we continue, as we educated you on UFOs that were discovered on land, trying to make you guys a believer, because if I think there is, we have our beliefs. We have reason to actually say or make statements behind anything, because there are experiences that happen. Unfortunately, we are on Actonville TV and certain things we're not allowed to state. Coming up next at number 2, here's Veronica Ivy.
Number 2, Rendlesham Forest Incident. The Rendlesham Incident was a series of unexplained lights being sighted near Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, England. The first sighting occurred in the early morning on December 26, 1980, when a security patrol saw lights descending into the nearby forest. He originally thought it was a fallen aircraft, but upon entering the forest to investigate, they witnessed a glowing object that was metallic in appearance with colored lights. As they continued to approach the object, it appeared to be moving among the trees and caused the animals on a nearby farm to go into a frenzy. The police were called, but the police reported that the lights could only be seen from a lighthouse miles away on the coast. The next morning, servicemen found small impressions on the ground in a triangular pattern, along with burn marks and broken branches. The local police investigated the impressions and rationalized it to be an animal. On the 28th of December, the Deputy Base Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, visited the site with servicemen early in the day. They conducted radiation readings in the triangle and in the surrounding surrounding area using standard US military radiation survey meters. They also detected a small burst over half a mile away from the landing site. On this night, the lights were seen again. 3 star-like lights were in the sky, 2 north and 1 south, about 10 degrees above the horizon. Halt actually recorded the events on a microcassette recorder, and the transcription is available publicly. He described the lights as red sun-like light, adding, "It's like the pupil of an eye looking at you, winking, and the flash is so bright to the star scope that, it almost burns your eye." The men actually drew diagrams of what the lights looked like, showing how they appeared. The drawings paired with the tapes creates a very well-documented sighting, so it's strange that no official explanations have been made about it. The lights have been attributed by astronomers as natural debris that was burning up over southern England during the time of the sightings, but still, people are very skeptical of this explanation, as no meteors were predicted to be visible from southern England at this time. I mean, come on, that is suspicious. Astronomers love to tell people when there's an astral phenomenon occurring. I mean, they actually never stop mentioning them. How many times have you heard, "It's a meteor shower tonight"? A lot, because people always know. Why would this incident be the outlier?
Enjoying listening to Veronica Ivy educate you on facts about UFOs discovered on land. I hope you guys enjoying this, and I hope you guys are learning something new. All right, before we get to her number 1 from her top 5 UFOs discovered on land, let's take a look at what's coming up next. As everybody knows, Dua Lipa's Dance the Night. Today, it's been covered by a Michigan band.
There it is. We are going to do it. My eyes, turn the rhythm up, don't you wanna just come along for the ride? Oh, my arms are so tight, you can see my heartbeat tonight. I could take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. 'Cause every roll that shakes it, it dance, don't give it there. When I see you, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me. Watch me. There's another way. I still keep the body running now. One day out of place. Lately I've been moving close to the edge. Still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, baby, count on me. I ain't missing no steps. 'Cause every romance shakes it in best. Don't give it there. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance. Watch me. Dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me. Dance the night away. I still keep the body running now. I'm there out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Even when the tears are flowing like diamonds on my face, I still keep the party going, not one hair out of place. Even when the tears are flowing like diamonds on my face, I still keep the party going, not one hair out of place. Just watch me. Dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me. Dance the night away. I still keep the body running now, all out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play it safe. Don't you know about me? I can dance, I can dance, I can dance.
Michigan band performing for you live this morning as they just delivered Dua Lipa's Dance the Night. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, you will see Veronica Ivy's number 1.
see flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get into it. I know you guys are waiting to see what's number one on the UFO chart as we talk about UFOs discovered on land with Veronica Ivy. Here is your number one.
Number one, Roswell. The Roswell incident is generously and fairly credited as a pivoting point for the culture surrounding aerial phenomenons today. In 1947, an object crash landed on ranch land in Roswell, New Mexico. Mac Brazel and his son were driving across their land when they came across the wreckage. Brazel described the scene as a large area of bright wreckage made up of rubber strips, tinfoil, and rather tough paper and sticks. Perplexed by the strange assortment of items that had randomly appeared, Brazel decided to take the items into the police. The object that crashed had several crash sites. Others who claim to have seen the object crash land in different locations say that they saw small humanoid creatures leaving the ship, running away from the wreckage. About a week after the crash, Brazel had been able to collect most of the wreckage, so he drove into Roswell. Brazel brought the items to Sheriff George Wilcox, who ended up being just as confused as Brazel was regarding the origin of the materials. The sheriff decided to contact the commander of Roswell Army's Air Forces. The news worked itself up the chain of command, eventually reaching an intelligence officer named Major Jesse Marcel. Marcel traveled to the crash sites and retrieved the remainder of the wreckage. Then Marcel provided a public statement for the newspapers. The intelligence office of the 509th Bombardment Group at Roswell Army Airfield announced at noon today that the field has come into the possession of a flying saucer. Pilot Kenneth Arnold also confirmed the existence of the saucer, claiming that he too had seen a flying object. Only days later, the news ran rampant with flying saucer headlines. The Air Force released a statement claiming that the object was merely a weather balloon, but in 1978, Marcel revealed that the claim of it being a weather balloon was a hoax meant to distract the public. He speculated that the debris' origin was not of this world. Public speculation exploded with hundreds of theories as to what was found that day. To this day, the Air Force continues to deny that the debris was extraterrestrial. New theories regarding the Roswell incident continue to be talked about, making it one of, if not the most popular UFO sighting to date. That brings today's video to a close. What do you think the explanation for these incidents are? I don't think that all of the explanations are terrestrial, but that's just my expert and professional opinion as a YouTube host. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you'd like to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Keep it curious. Bye!
Bye! Alright, Veronica Ivy from the United States of America hitting our screens here in South Africa. Well, it is a YouTube channel, so we're hitting everybody's screens globally. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that show. It was about UFOs discovered on land. Don't go anywhere, lots more entertainment coming up next. As well, coming out next, we're going to put a nice song for you guys, and then we're going to come back, make you laugh a little bit more. I've also got fun facts coming up, especially fun facts for kids. It's going to be fun. But stay exactly where you are. Coming up next, here we go. Nice beats coming in just before your lunchtime. We've got the Rasmus in the Shadows today, being covered by Masala and Overslept from the Netherlands.
Until I'm done with finding the answer. Won't stop before I find the cure for this cancer. Sometimes I feel like going down, I'm so disconnected. Somehow I know that I am haunted to be wanted. Everyone I'd rather kill myself than turn into their slave. Sometimes I feel that I should go and play with the thunder. Somehow I just don't wanna stay and wait for a wonder. I've been watching, I've been waiting in the shadows all my time. I've been searching, I've been looking for tomorrows of my life. Lately I've been walking in circles, watching, waiting for something. Feel me, touch me, heal me, come take me higher. I've been watching, I've been waiting in the shadows for my time. I've been searching, I've been living for tomorrows all my life. I've been watching, I've been waiting, I've been searching, I've been living for tomorrows. In the shadows, I've been waiting.
Masala and Overslept are performing for you the Rasmuses in the Shadows track. Hope you enjoyed that one. Brilliant delivery from these guys. They are from the Netherlands. It was actually a beautiful delivery. I loved it. Drop your comments, share your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think of the show. Also, we're just shouting out just to say hi. Please do it. Please help. I love the interaction. I love knowing who's looking, who's watching, who liked the show. I love healthy criticism as well. You're welcome to do that. If you want to keep yourself anonymous and give a shout out live on air, you can use the WhatsApp line at the bottom right of your screen. But stay where you are when we come back. It's Fun Facts time. And don't forget, when we end off the show, our healthy stand-up comedian, Auntie Sheila, will come back straight after this.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, because you're mine. Because you're
Welcome back, honey. So welcome back, you crack of daughters. Alright, it's almost time for us to love and leave you, but it's Fun Facts time. It's not that time yet. Just hold on. Just wait. Stay there. Hold up. Alright, so it's Fun Facts time for kids. I know these facts, some adults don't even know them, so yeah, listen up. Football facts for kids. I know everybody loves football, yeah? Alright, so did you know the longest goal ever scored was from over 82 meters away from the Samoa Guyana of Sunderland in 2013? Did you know that the fastest goal in World Cup history was scored by Hakan Şükür of Turkey after just 10.8 seconds in 2002? Another fun fact for you guys, footballs were once made from pig bladders and cow stomach linings. For those vegan people who used to love soccer, now you know what the ball's made from. Alright, so another fun fact for you guys. The youngest football player to play in the World Cup was Norman Whiteside of Northern Ireland in 1982. He was just 17 years old. Another fun fact for you today. The heaviest football weighed almost 10 kilos and was used in the early 1900s before lighter materials were created. Hope you guys enjoyed the Fun Facts time. Coming up next to keep you laughing and hitting your screens with positivity, here is Auntie Sheila.
Ooh,
Hello, babies. Don't ask me what I'm eating. Don't worry about what I'm eating because I'm eating a mixture of things, sugar beans and boiled egg, and don't ask why. Anyway. How was your day, babies? Wasn't in the mood to cook today. Old cow's curry was there. Sugar beans was there. Boiled egg in the cow's curry was there. Put it and eat it. Anyway, you know, today I noticed something. That, you know, sometimes life can be a bit, how can I say it, unfair. And what pisses me off is when you have certain rules that apply only for some people, but when it comes to other people, the rules disappear. Double standards annoy me. You know? So, you get it in all spheres in life. But today I'm referring to body corporate rules. You know, it irritates me. When sometimes you're given a rule and you expected to follow it, and when it comes to you now, because I got a big mouth, you know, I pick on everything, I vocalize it. Ooh, the rules are enforced so strongly. But certain people are noted. They can break every rule, but no one opens them out for them. And that pisses me off. You see, you want to set the rule, and have all of us follow it. Not some people follow it and some people don't. It's fine for some people to break the rule, but other people, it's like a criminal offense. Annoys me, eh? Just annoys me.
I'm not too sure if there was a lesson really there or if it was just about Auntie Sheila socializing with us on Accent World TV. I hope you guys enjoy that one though. Auntie Sheila, guys, as she spoke about unfairness actually pisses me off. Oh, sorry for the language. We got love coming in through YouTube as a Heavenly Shiva is watching our show this morning. Namaste, Didi. Namaste to you too, doll. Thanks for joining the show. Himali, it's such an honor and always a pleasure to have you on our screens. Thanks for the support. Alright guys, as it's come to that time where we're going to have to love and leave you, but before we do, let's take a quick break. When we come back, We're going to talk about you joining us on tonight's show. Welcome back, honeys. I hope you enjoy the show today. It was a beautiful lineup with positive energies and happy vibes. Hope you guys enjoy that. We are going to cut off soon. We are streaming live for an hour now, and it's about time for Lanesia Southhead load shedding again. So yeah, okay, so join me tonight, okay? I know you're currently watching the Crack of Dawn show on YouTube, but we don't have only one show that we stream live. We have a spiritual show called The Journey. Yes, The Journey, exploring Hinduism. All right, you're gonna find myself there. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we don't. Those who are from the community who want to educate about spirituality and stuff like that, join us on the evening shows as well. So yeah, join us tonight at 8:30 as we are. According to our director and producer, they say that our load shedding is not during our showtime. So join me tonight at 7 p.m. as today we're talking about Swami Ayyappa. It's going to be a beautiful show. And as I know, I wish all of the Ayyappan devotees a very, very blessed fast, as I know things have started already. Nash Jacaranda coming in. Auntie Sheila's brilliant. He's coming in through YouTube. Lots of love coming from YouTube. Thank you so much. He says, Auntie Sheila is brilliant. I love UFO topics and conversations. There are a lot of exposures now around us, also included are previously categorized as confidential and top secret FBI documents. You're right, Nash. Thank you so much for joining the show. If you have time, Nash, later when you're laying in bed or something, please watch the show again. It was a lovely show that we delivered about UFOs discovered on land, and there was a couple other shows. We did title it UFOs and something else. We went into depth and into detail about what the UFOs was about. It was quite fun. Thank you so much for the support, Nash. I appreciate it. Himali Chiba coming in saying, I can't wait for tonight. Oh, we can't wait for you to join us tonight, doll. It's going to be fun. Alright, so for those of you who want to advertise and need to uplift your business, you can do it with us. Check this out.
Get your business to the next level. Advertise on TV. Contact Kimera.
Great advertising on Attenville TV as we hit our 1.9 million viewers across 77 platforms. YouTube being the lowest number on our viewership, but we are different platforms, 77 to be exact. It's quite beautiful, quite awesome. And yeah, well, I'll check you guys tonight at 7 p.m. as we're talking about Swami Ayyappa. Join us later this evening. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, have a blessed Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Himali and Nash, for joining us on the show, interacting with me in studio today. Your support means the world to us. Goodbye. Have a blessed day.